We're back.
Hi.
She dyed her hair.
I did.
That looks good.
You look good.
Okay, so why don't you go first?
Me?
Coming out stories.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. When I first realized I was gay, I was actually in middle school. I had a girlfriend for 2 years, and nobody knew about it, and we denied it like all through middle school because we didn't want all the drama, and like everyone always like came to us about it. We're like, oh, are you gay? Like, are you dating? Blah blah blah. And we're always like, no. And then I dated a boy my freshman year, 2 boys my freshman year of high school, and I hated it, obviously because I was gay. And I didn't tell anybody until, actually I told my mom and my dad, well my mom and my stepdad first, and they were completely okay with it. They were like, we still love you, like as long as you're happy, we love your girlfriend, so it's great. Okay, bless
Continue.
you. And then I told my dad and my stepmom, and they were super supportive about it as well. But my friends actually found out at a football game. And if they weren't at the football game, they found out by an Insta post of my girlfriend and I kissing in the bleachers. So I kind of outed myself on Insta. It was my freshman year, so 2013. But I've been gay since 2011. And then pretty much anytime I meet somebody, they just like, in normal conversation, like, oh, so you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no, I have a girlfriend. And I obviously tell them about Randy. But yeah, that's me.
Okay. I've figured out the year. It was 2016. January 19th is when I decided that I wasn't gonna like hide the fact that I was gay anymore, and that I was comfortable enough with it that I didn't care what people thought anymore. So I knew I was gay in the 5th grade, or I had my suspicions that I liked girls then. But I don't know how old I was in 5th grade. I don't want to think about the math right now. But I was young, and so I was like, no, it's just because they're my best friend. Like, that's all it is. And then throughout, like, 5th grade, going into middle school, I was more drawn to girls, and I only ever hung out with boys, ever. Dressed like them, did everything with them. Like, every single day, a group of 9, 10 boys would come to my house, and we'd just go outside and play football for hours. Literal boy, but that's fine. And so, like, I continued to have these thoughts where in middle school where I was like, I like girls. Like, but I continuously would brush it off and be like, no, that's not it. Like, I'm not gay. I don't want to be. And so going into high school, still having these same feelings and same thoughts, like, continuously just in the back of my head, I decided that there was no way I was ever going to be gay, and I decided to do everything in my power to be straight. Literally everything. Like, I tried everything. Not the proudest moment of my life, but I definitely could be considered a hoe, because I talked to a lot of boys and forced my feelings for a lot of different boys. But whenever I was with a boy, I didn't want them to touch me or anything, and every time I would go to kiss a boy, I felt like I was obligated to. It's not that I wanted to. And so, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So that's when you realized you were gay?
Oh, yeah. So, I did that all the way up until, like, my junior year, going to, like, November. And then I talked to a girl, like, for the first time. So that was 2016, and I talked to a girl for the first time, and I was finally like, yeah, I like girls. I finally, like, accepted it myself, but still didn't want to tell, like, a lot of my family because my older sister was gay. I don't know, because I think she's marrying a man now, but there's that. And so I grew up with people in my family talking about that she needs to get over it and that it's just a phase. And so I knew that, like, or I felt like my family wasn't going to be accepting. And so I hid it just for a couple months. And then finally I was like, I don't care anymore. If they don't accept it, then they don't. Like, it's whatever, I don't care. And so I was talking to, I actually only had told one of my friends at this point. And she's gay too, so there's that. So I told her, she actually outed herself to me so I would tell her, because she knew. So January comes around, and I told my other best friend that, well, she asked me, and I told her, and she was like, why don't you just tell everyone? I was like, I'm scared. And she was like, she actually sent me a pros and cons list, and the only con was haters are gonna hate. So then I decided that I wasn't physically just gonna go out and scream at the top of my lungs, hey guys, I like women. I just did the typical gay thing where you put like rainbow stuff in your bios on like Instagram and Twitter, like the pride flag and stuff like that. And then I posted a selfie with the caption from a Hoodie Allen song that said, it's hard to be the type of dude you want to be when your girlfriend wanted me. And then that's when everyone started to talk, and then people would come up to me and be like, so is what I'm hearing true? And all of my friends were okay with it. Not one of my like close friends or anyone that I like associated myself with was like weirded out by it. I mean, there were those people that like made sly comments in the hallways and stuff like that, but that was never a big deal. And all my family's okay with it. I had little problems here and there, but at this point, they're over it because I see how much I love Erica. So, there's that.
One thing I strongly recommend is finding a teacher or somebody that you can talk to about it if you're not comfortable. That was one thing that helped me when I was in middle school and in high school, and I'm even still friends with her to this day. Miss Melanie Barron. She really helped me through a lot of my stuff that I couldn't, not that I couldn't talk to my mom about, but I wasn't comfortable because she didn't understand where I was coming from. My mom was super supportive, don't get me wrong, but there was just things that I didn't know if it was right, if it was wrong, if what I was feeling was okay, if I was being crazy. There were a lot of things I talked to her about that I needed help with, and she was super helpful. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, when I told my grandma I was gay, she told me she already knew, and then continued to make a gay joke about me coming out of the closet at least 10 minutes later, as I was crying.
That's fine.
But it's fine.
It's all love.
And yeah, finding a teacher is a good idea, because Ashley Carter, my government teacher, I would always go to her with like problems that I had or anything like that, and she was always very helpful. So finding someone that you're comfortable talking to with is talking to that kind of stuff about is, whether it's your best friend, whether it's a teacher, or even one of your parents that you were scared to talk about, they love you, and they won't stop loving you, no matter what.